The night hung heavy over the small town of Ravenscroft as the moon shone eerily through the dense clouds. A chilling breeze whispered through the ancient trees, carrying with it a sense of foreboding. In the heart of the town lay the Ravenscroft Cemetery, a place where the living dared not venture after sunset. Amelia, a curious and adventurous young woman, had always been drawn to the mysterious and the macabre. She had heard tales of restless spirits and haunted graves, but her fascination outweighed her fear. One moonlit night, curiosity got the better of her, and she found herself standing at the wrought iron gates of Ravenscroft Cemetery. As she stepped through the entrance, the creaking gates echoed through the silence, sending a shiver down her spine. The air inside the cemetery was thick with an otherworldly energy, and the moon cast long shadows over the weathered tombstones. Amelia wandered deeper, the crunch of gravel beneath her boots the only sound in the desolate graveyard. A cold mist began to rise from the ground, swirling around the graves like ghostly tendrils. Unfazed, Amelia pressed on, her eyes fixed on a dilapidated mausoleum in the distance. As she approached, the air grew colder, and a soft whispering seemed to emanate from the crumbling structure. Ignoring the growing sense of unease, Amelia pushed open the heavy door of the mausoleum. The interior was cloaked in darkness, the only light filtering in through the gaps in the decaying walls. The air was heavy with the scent of damp earth and decay. Suddenly, a low moan echoed through the chamber, freezing Amelia in her tracks. The whispers intensified, forming indistinct words that seemed to call her name. Trembling, she took a step back, but an unseen force held her in place. As the whispers grew louder, shadows coalesced into ethereal figures. Ghostly apparitions, long-forgotten souls, materialized around her. Their eyes glowed with an otherworldly light as they reached out to her, desperation and sorrow etched on their translucent faces. Amelia's heart pounded in her chest as she realized the gravity of her situation. The spirits were trapped, their restless souls yearning for release. With each passing moment, their wails became more desperate, their spectral hands clawing at the air. In a panic, Amelia fumbled for the exit, the mausoleum door resisting her attempts to escape. The apparitions closed in, their ethereal forms merging with the shadows. Desperation consumed her as she pleaded for mercy, promising to find a way to set them free. As her pleas echoed through the mausoleum, the spirits seemed to waver. A moment of eerie silence hung in the air before the ethereal figures retreated, fading into the darkness. The whispers subsided, and the oppressive atmosphere lifted. Amelia stumbled out of the mausoleum, the graveyard now eerily quiet. The mist had dissipated, and the moon cast a silver glow over the tombstones. She fled the cemetery, haunted by the memory of the tormented souls she had encountered. Ravenscroft Cemetery remained a place of whispered legends, but Amelia had a newfound respect for the spirits that lingered in the shadows. The horror she experienced that night served as a chilling reminder that some mysteries were best left undisturbed, and the boundary between the living and the dead was not to be trifled with.